Level M Diecast is the channel. You are tuned in today. I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you guys like Greenlight and you like trucks, you are in for a treat. I have a bunch of Greenlights, mainly hobby exclusives. We do have some hobby shops, but these are all trucks, SUVs type stuff. And we're just going to go through, crack them all, and take a look at all of them. First one here, this is actually left over from previous haul I had. This is from the Indianapolis 500, 1984. The 84 S15. Crack that guy open. One that is a little bit older release that I somehow missed, but was able to pick up. Again, kind of left over from a previous haul. The Anniversary S10, 1988 Chevy S10. Another one here. Another S10, shockingly. This is the 86 Chevy S10 Monster Truck. 2022 trade show exclusive from Greenlight. Guy looks pretty good, pretty fancy. Pretty happy with that one. It's not just S10s and stuff, so don't worry about that. We're going to crack open this Golf Ford Transit as well, hobby exclusive. And then we're going to move into some hobby shop Series 12. We got ourselves a Gladiator Rubicon with the Indian Scout motorcycle. Motorcycle looks pretty good. We do have one more S10-ish, but this is the Sonoma ST. This is basically the normal version of the Indianapolis version truck. So we'll probably compare those a little bit when we crack them. Another good one, 2001 Jeep Cherokee Sport Mopar Off-Road with a race car driver. No, it's not the Stig, but it is a pretty good guy anyways. And then we're going to roll out 1975 Nissan Patrol with the backpacker. So we'll see what these are. Let's crack them open and take a look. All right, guys, we're going to kick this off with essentially the 800-pound gorilla in the room. This is the trade show exclusive 86 Chevy S10 Monster Truck. I don't do the monster trucks much here on the channel. I did start collecting some Hot Wheels ones, but Greenlight does make some pretty good monster trucks. However, I'm just a fan of the S10. It's pretty cool truck. I do like the casting that Greenlight has done. Looks pretty good. And the fact they made a monster truck is also pretty cool. So this is trade show exclusive. They make these every single year. Kind of showcase a little bit of what the brand's doing. They've been green and white for the past few years. I think they've always been green and white, actually, for all the ones that they've done. But this guy looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I like the details on it. It says Greenlight on the tires, Greenlight on the sides of the bed, Greenlight on the back. Then you got some decals and some other setups kind of all over the rest of it. Looks pretty good. I like the KC lights on it. They are tampoed up. Looks pretty good. It does look like this guy has an opening hood, but he does not have an opening hood. Just letting you know. Hood does not open. That is just for the purpose of being able to swap it out in case they want to use this casting for a different trim level. If it has a different hood, so that's what they do. As always, checking out the base deets. This guy is number 2583, so pretty average number, but they probably made a lot of these, so not too bad. Looks pretty good though. Looks pretty good. We're going to go on to a just regular S10, just a regular guy. This is from the Anniversary Series, 88 S10. This is in blue with black. Looking pretty good. This is just basic S10. No frills, no nothing, no bed cover, no nothing. Just an S10 with the extended cab. Looks pretty good though. I like it. They did a good job with this. Tampo prints in the front look good, like they always do. Mirrors are part of the body, so don't have to worry about those breaking off or nothing like that. Details look amazing, as always. There's just a little bit of black print on the center of the hubs, so don't have to worry about the tampo print getting too crazy off or whatever. Tail lights are just printed up. They're not lensed or nothing like that, but does have chrome front and rear bumpers. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Taking a look at the base on this guy, 7122. That's a super high number. Super high number. You can see that there's that second blue rivet right there in the middle. It's because the Bed is a separate piece. The bed is separate from the cab, which is a pretty nice detail. It's a pretty nice detail. You don't always see that. We're going to move on to something that's not an S10 because obviously I got more S10s. We're going to move on to something that might tickle a lot of people's fancies. A lot of people like Golf. I particularly like the transit vans. I particularly like the delivery vans. I think they're pretty cool. Definitely one of my more recent favorite things from Greenlight that they've been doing. These Route Runners series. But this is just a hobby exclusive. They've done at least one other hobby exclusive. They've both been Ford Transit vans. Hoping that they do a hobby exclusive of a ProMaster, but we'll see. We'll see. This van is all metal body, metal base. It is very heavy. Looks good though. They don't use like super high quality tampo print on most of the Greenlights that they do. This is just regular tampo print. So, you know, there's a blue stripe that goes above the orange on the bottom there, but looks good on this side. But as you roll over to the driver's side, kind of noticed in the package a little bit, doesn't line up all that great around the fender and door. Just a little bit there. You can see it's a little bit off, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It does have all the door handles and the locks and the sliders for the doors on both sides and all that good stuff like that. And just in case everybody was curious why there's no opening parts on this, you know, sliding doors, never going to happen. You know, opening rear doors, maybe we might be able to get an opening rear door, but you know, Greenlight is not really the functionality brand. They're more of the detail brand. Looking at the base here, the deets on this guy, 2571 is the number. Basically just fades into obscurity. It's actually a sticker that's on there, so it's a pretty average number. Nothing fancy, nothing to roll home about or anything like that. Something for the, I should say JDM guys, but you know, it's off-road guys too. 75 Nissan Patrol in orange. It's a dark kind of burnt orange with a tan top. Looks fantastic. It's a very, very nice color. Silver painted wheels. This might be my favorite version thus far. I think this version looks the best, the most appropriate, age appropriate version. I think the color looks fantastic. Tampo prints are fantastic. It's just a good one. It's just a good one. And the top does come off. It's a little tight. So let me grab that off there really fast so I don't break it. There we go. There it is with the top off. And of course, it's hobby shop, so it does come with a backpacker. So there is your backpacker. Looks pretty good. It does have the seats in the back. You see all that good detail on the interior. Even has the shifter on the floor. Looks really, really good. It's a pretty good version. I think, look at that. There's a piece on the seat there. I think I may have broken it anyways. Nope. I got all 4 pins on there. So I didn't break it. So that's a good sign. I don't know what that was from. It happens though. It happens. It's you know, these are manufactured in a mass facility. So it looks pretty good though. Looks pretty good though. Take a look at the base on this guy. So if you guys saw me crack this open from the my haul video, the number didn't quite get printed on this guy. I kind of missed that whole mark. So I don't know what number this is supposed to be, but I guess I can kind of see it. Something 9, something 5. Pretty much missed the whole mark. So unfortunately, I could not tell you what the number is, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't particularly need to know the number, but I like to bring that information to you guys because sometimes you guys like to see it. We're going to roll on to a Sonoma now, which is still basically an S10, obviously, but a little bit different. A little bit different being the GMC. So this is basically the sport version. You know, it's the ST, a little bit higher trim, a little bit nicer. It does have body colored front and rear bumpers. Have that nice red stripe on the side with the Sonoma ST logo. It is the exact same wheels as the blue S10, but they just have a different tampo print on it, so it gives it a little bit of a different flair, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of a pretty cool, kind of a cool quirk that I guess Greenlight's pulled out. This guy does come with a gas pump. Comes with a Pennzoil vintage gas pump. It is not flat, so it doesn't sit very well, but at least it didn't fall over. But it is crooked. It is crooked. But it's not too bad. I do like this version, though. I like this a lot better than the S10. This particular one, you know, because I really like body-colored bumpers and stuff like that. I think it looks good. Looks really, really good. Looking at the base on this guy, 4581 is the number. So, pretty high number. Pretty high number. But it's still pretty nice. Still pretty nice. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I pretty much a whole different version, I guess you could say, of that one. I just dropped the tonneau cover off of it. I thought it was glued on. I apologize for that. Here we go. So this is the 84 GMC S15 Indy Pace truck. This guy looks pretty good. GMC Indy hauler on it. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Official truck. Now, there's a number of changes to this casting versus the one we just looked at. Quite a few, actually. So we'll take a look at that here in just a second. But this is amazing. The wheels are ridiculous. I know that it's basically just a print on there. But man, those wheels really, really do it. They really, really bring life to this vehicle. Greenlight did a fantastic job with that. It looks so good. All the tampo prints on this guy look really, really, really good. Such a awesome, awesome hobby exclusive. And then, of course, the tonneau cover comes off. I dropped it, trying to put it on the rotator guy there at the beginning. Now, this is the second time they're using the tonneau cover, maybe the third time. But this is the first time that I've been able to take the tonneau cover off. Previously, either they've been glued on or they just simply don't come off. This one wasn't even attached at all. Just literally just fell right off when I turned the truck over. So I'm not really sure what the deets are on that, what the difference is or whatnot. But let me tell you this. So this is a completely different casting from the other one. So all the side skirts and that front lip and all that stuff like that, that's molded in. Those are not added on parts. That's molded part of the bed, molded part of the body. So it is a different casting, or at least a heavily modified casting. So, but it looks really good. It looks exactly the position, exactly it's on point where it's supposed to be. Looking at the base deets, roll this guy over. Looks like 3880 is my number. So would have been super cool to get 1984. That would have just been ridiculous. But I didn't get that number, so looks pretty good. Does have the banner on the windshield, though. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Another good version. They're all kind of good versions, in my opinion, but you know, some of them better than others. All right, we're going to roll out with a double dosage of Jeep. First one we're going to take a look at, 2001 Jeep Cherokee Mopar Off-Road. Greenlight loves to use the Mopar deco just like this, and I'm not complaining. I absolutely love that they use that deco. I love this casting too. The Cherokee is a pretty good casting. I like the wheels on this. They're all blacked out. Looks good. Two-tone Mopar, blue and black. It's just such a good job. Such a good job. It's basically it's the same casting that they use for all the other Cherokees, but they do have a couple of modifications to the front and a little bit to the taillights to represent the different years. So I think they do a really, really good job of that. Greenlight's been very, very good about that. But, you know, how are you going to drive this guy? Well, you're going to have the Stig. The blue Stig, right? Nah. I guess this is the off-road Stig. Is this off-road Stig? Can there be an off-road Stig? I don't know. It's still pretty cool, though. Amazingly, the figures are just a little bit... The figures are just a little bit big for the model itself. But this guy is super cool because he's got the Mopar on the back of his jacket. Freaking awesome. Probably the coolest figure that they've ever done. Just saying. You know, there's no bias here, right? There's no bias. Taking a look at the base, 5780. Man, another miss mark. Wish I could have got 5280. You know, we're rolling in the Mile High City here, level in. That would have been pretty cool. Get 5780, 5280. That would have been pretty cool. But just, you know, it's just a really good casting. This guy looks good. Looks good. Just showing some deets on the back. I love it. Love it. We're going to roll out with the very last model here. This one's a little bit interesting. This is the 2020 Jeep Rubicon. Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. This guy might be the best version yet. You guys know I just did the one from Hitch and Tow. That one was pretty good. I really liked that version a lot. I thought that version was very, very, very nice. Very good. But this one might be better. This one might be better. Now, here's the thing. I just talked in my last video that I'm not sure if the top's supposed to come off. I'm not sure what's supposed to go on with this Jeep. I don't know what's supposed to go on with that top. But that top is 100% not connected on this one at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a teeny tiny bit. Now, it looks a little weird with the top off. However, the real one looks similarly weird with the top off as well. It kind of looks like, if you're kind of looking at this guy, it kind of looks like it's somebody who like went bald. Like they had hair and then they went bald. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of what it looks like, right? Maybe you can't unsee that now. I don't know. It looks good though. I mean, I like being able to take the top off, but I just think it's weird. It just sits on there. Just no nothing on there. It looks pretty good with the top on though. Like I said, I really like this version though. This guy does have different wheels than most of the other versions they've done thus far. So this one looks pretty good. This guy kind of just, you know, soaks up the light. It's like a off-white. It's like a, I don't know, it's kind of a hard color to tell. It's clearly not white, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Just real quick on the number base here. I really like this one in particular because it's painted 436. That's a pretty low number. It's a pretty low number. It's pretty nice. But yeah, this base is painted, which is not something we normally get. Notice this guy does not have a tow hitch. So no tow hitch. As a matter of fact, none of the models thus in this whole mix that we're looking at, none of them have tow hitches. Not a single one of them, which is rather interesting. Now, this is Hobby Shop. So this guy does come with an Indian motorcycle, which is this, which looks ridiculously incredible. This thing is all plastic. It doesn't move, doesn't roll, doesn't do anything. But it looks really, really good. The details are fantastic. The print is good. Even got the lights in the front, the turn signals and everything looking good. Now it also comes with a little bit of a little wheel stand, which is kind of interesting to get in there. So it comes with that little wheel stand so you can put the bike in it so the bike stands up. Now that wheel stand can be put into a trailer, can be put into the back of a truck. You can do anything you want with that wheel stand in there to you know, put the bike somewhere. Now, what I don't understand is that why did they put this with the Jeep? This does not fit in the back at all. You can't put it in the back. The tailgate does not fold down either. There's nothing you can do for this particular bike. Now, you guys do remember they did do the S10 with another Indian motorcycle, and it had a hitch on the back with an adapter so that the bike could be on the hitch, which was interesting. It was an interesting thing. But this doesn't have anything like that. There's not even a hitch on it. So, you know, now if we move our Jeep out of here. Now, if we bring in our Sonoma, now if we wanted to put this sideways, even sideways, this wouldn't fit. So that's why they did it with the Sonoma. Now, why it's even included with the Jeep makes no sense to me. It's a nice piece. It's a cool accessory. I think it's a little much to license a plastic motorcycle. But, you know, if Greenlight wants to do that, that's fine. I think it's still a pretty cool accessory. I just think that they should have put it with a vehicle that you could actually do something with it. So, just weird. Just my own thing, you know. I'm not trying to rag on Greenlight, but, you know, it's just a very weird thing. It's just a very weird thing. So, anyways, we're going to roll out. Hope you guys appreciated all that stuff. The Jeep all your accessories for the Hobby Shop series. Looking pretty good. I like that Jeep. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Got one more Jeep on there. We're going to be Jeep biased today. But anyways, there you go. Hope you guys appreciate that. If you guys liked it, subscribe. If you don't like it, don't subscribe. That's okay. Just let me know. Let me know. And hopefully we'll see you guys next time. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for watching. Level and Diecast. Peace.